Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Ian Happ, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep in the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
And now a pitch on the way. Kyle Schwarber is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And another foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. That's out of here as it trims the bushes.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Batting third.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Bryce Harper. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup and they present a ton of challenges. Not only do they have good approaches at the plate, but they're in the top of the league at driving the baseball out of the ballpark. At the end of the day, they say solos won't kill you, but that 2-3 run bomb, when the game's on the line, that'll put you away.
Here comes the first pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Castellanos is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. The 0-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
That is good. The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
In now, Bryson Stott. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Hot shot down the line. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in them.
Nola has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So that's just what you hope for here in the first. Base runners as you try to claw back into this one.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 27.
Striding into the box, Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Happ on at first, nobody out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit back up the middle. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting third.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
Settling in now, Patrick Wisdom. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 5. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit well towards the hole. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively.
Nola.
And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
So now to the plate, Aaron Nola, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The count now at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they lead it 3-0. And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fastball well outside.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in now, Dansby Swanson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Two-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Michael Bush will be next. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Michael Bush checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Bush is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Popped him up. Bohm shading to his right. 2 gone.
Batting in, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs. First delivery to him on the way. Turner has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. Ball one, well below the zone. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Stepping in now, Alec Bohm. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Philadelphia is on top, 3-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They lead all of baseball in runs scored, and maybe the primary reason for that, home runs. They lead the majors in that category as well. One player told me that pretty much top to bottom, every guy is capable of getting into one. But what really sets them apart, he said, is that they don't have an all-or-nothing approach. They know home runs will come, so getting guys on the bases leads to 2- and 3-run homers instead of just solo shots. Sounds simple, but we all know it's anything but. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he got him swinging. Jamison Taillon was retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. Ian Happ is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Suzuki.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Patrick Wisdom is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. I'm set with the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch fouled off. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Two and two. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-0. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pops this one up. Taillon calls for it. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's 1 away now.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Stepping in, Bryson Stott. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in this.
A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Now back.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, JT Realmuto pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Johan Rojas.
So striding forward now, Johan Rojas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's out.
Now the 1-0 is in off the plate.
Ball 2.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
So he sets him down swinging. Miguel Amaya is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. popped him up. Harper is under it near the mound. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs.
At the plate, Michael Bush. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. The 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now to the plate, Pete Armstrong, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. The 2-0 pitch on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
At the plate, Jamison Taillon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Taillon is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. From the belt, the pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Here's the payoff pitch, and he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Coming to the plate now, Suzuki, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Bouncer to the left side.
Turner fields it cleanly.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But the Cubs do come through with 1 thanks to the RBI triple. We're through 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 1. Into the box, Johan Rojas.
Off for the Phillies. The center fielder, Johan Rojas.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Rojas, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ball 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, Nola. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
This is flared out towards second. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored at base. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Chopped up the line to first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Another one sent foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's really proud of the 6 walks they've earned so far. And while a lot of that falls on the opposing pitching, he appreciates his hitters' willingness to take what's being given to them. Sometimes that can be easier said than done, though.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ranger Suarez, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Patrick Wisdom stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Hit out towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And not in time as the run scores.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Ball one. In his career, Swanson possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. In there, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Rojas is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Busch.
Ready once again, Michael Busch. From the stretch. Clearly fooled there on the slider. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Here now is Trey Turner. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Armstrong has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Coming to the plate now, Alec Bohm. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Pete Armstrong.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Wind up and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the blue.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send him back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
hook over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Into the box now, Ian Happ, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. 0-1, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 2-2. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 27.
Into the box now, Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Now a throw over. Runner's back. The 2-0 on the way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down by a count of 4-2. Hector Neris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 60.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Suzuki is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 2-1. Ground ball right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back, the center fielder, Rojas.
Ready for another shot now. Johan Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-1. Liner toward right center. Armstrong will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Leading off the inning, Patrick Wisdom, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a black.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 28 on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
So here's Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Marte will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Christian Pache is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 19, Christian Pache.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, He's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Michael Bush.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Bush. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Now at the plate, Christian Pache.
Off for the Phillies, the center fielder, Christian Pache.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Number 74 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 74.
Here comes the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Eddie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1-0 the count. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Two and 1, here it is. 2-2 the count. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. This game's all tied at 4. Gregory Soto is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 30, Gregory Soto.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Pete Armstrong.
Armstrong.
every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Nick Madrigal is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Nick Madrigal.
And that misses ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 4 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 1-0.
Yeah.
And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Christopher Morrow will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive. Now the 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. Long throw to third, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Stepping into the box, Suzuki. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. Nick Madrigal will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 1, Nick Madrigal.
Adbert Alzolay will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
So now to the plate, Alec Bohm, and he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 8.
Nick Castellanos now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Phillies down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Number 16.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Patrick Wisdom is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Cody Bellinger comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Pache is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now back, the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Stepping in, Miguel Amaya. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into his windup, the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Here's the first pitch. Dansby Swanson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch to return. At the plate, Bryson Stott. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, at the ball. Now 2-1.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Number 36 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And that one got a piece of him.
I got him. First base.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Pache. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. In the air to right center. Suzuki is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Jeff Hoffman comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Michael Bush. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. He pulls this one into right. Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
The next Cub up, Nick Madrigal.
Madrigal.
First pitch on its way. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is popped up. Real Muto is there. 2 gone. Mike Tauchman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 40, Mike Tauchman.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Tauchman is actually a native of Illinois. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
From the windup, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded back up the middle. And he is in there.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
To the plate now, Ian Happ, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here.